Right, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Wiley Show. I have a special guest, up and coming artist. And when I first listened to your song, you sent it to me. So I was listening to it over and 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 over again. Special guest Mo AJ. Did I get it right? Yes, Mo OJ. Mo AJ, up and coming artist. And when I got into your music, I was like, okay, a rapper, and you dope. You talked about police. You talked about probation. You talked about all of that. For me, honestly, I think like hip hop is what do you go? You tell your experiences. So my first question for people that this is the first time seeing you, what made you want to get to be a rapper, to get into hip hop? What made you inspire you to get into doing that?
Well, I grew up around it. My dad's a hip hop fanatic. My uncles. I've always loved, just the vibe and being able to shape the culture and shape the world with it. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is a big thing for our world we live in today. A big influencer right now though is my boy ESTG.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ESTG. We played ball together, and he the way he is now, the way he was then, it's just like how I am now, the way I was then, and to see him just taking it and telling his story and doing something with it, it inspired me to do the same thing.
Do you feel like when it inspired you to get into the studio and do the music, and you see a lot of artists that flopped, that don't make it?
Yeah.
What made you say, "Hey, I want to do this. This is my dream. This is what keep you up to keep you want to get into this game, to a very competitive arena? Music is very competitive. What made you say, "Hey, I still want to do this"?
Well, it's more like a hobby. It's not so much of my dream. My dream was football.
All right.
I didn't achieve that. I was too busy smoking and stuff like that, shamefully, but that's the truth. I was smoking and things like that, and it kind of ruined my career. But I was doing things. Everybody that knows me knows I was doing things always in the street and always a certain way. And I've always been a genuine guy too. I'm not trying to be tough, hard. I'm not trying to be gangster. I'm not trying to be none of that. But that shit is in me, not on me. So me just chasing this, waking up every day for it, and doing stuff like this interview, and just the studio and all that. It's like I said, it's in me, not on me. It's just something that's a part of me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When I listen to you and hear your story, you said it didn't work out in football, so you continue to get into something else. That was your dream.
Yeah.
So now music is your dream. And so I was like, okay, you got a record out, no YouTube videos. So when are you gonna like take it to the next level? Because get it to your debut single that's on iTunes right now.
Right.
It's called Water and
No Sir.
And No Sir.
Yeah,
so
Water, No Sir, which
is a good record, by the way.
Yeah, and it's me trying to promote healthy.
Yeah.
Healthy, because
when we say no sir, that means no lean.
Yeah, no lean.
All right.
Yeah, like and water.
Right, just double water.
About being healthy. I'm never trying to be cool. I'm not trying to be cool, nothing like that. So I haven't done any videos yet. This is my first single. I got probably 100 songs. This is my first single that I've dropped. I'm just waiting on the right time, the right moment. And I'm just trying to make sure my finances are in order. Cause I'm at this point I'm independent. Right.
Yeah.
So just make sure my finances are in order.
Because like when I heard it, I said this is dope, but it takes money. Like it don't take a lot of money because you could do it on your cell phone, get a tribe or get a homeboy, a friend or whatever, and record it and put it on there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like now, like this app, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. And somebody record it or whatever and put it out there. Because one thing about music now is all about marketing and promoting. A lot of artists feel like, oh, okay, let me release it with shit. You just got it up there. You got to put it out. You got to push it to the masses. Like, of course, I think this is your first interview.
Yeah, my first interview.
First interview.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to do more interviews because, like, have you ever thought about signing with 1501 or talking to Carl Crawford? You know, they based out of Houston. Have you ever thought about getting on a call like he did Erica Banks and you know, Megan Thee Stallion and all of those?
I mean, I've seen it. I've definitely seen his what he does and stuff like that. I mean, I was signed to a lot of people at the end of the day. I'm not trying to. I'm one of them guys. Like I don't mind doing no feature. You know,
right.
I'm not trying to be no features and all that. I'm not trying to be like. I'm not trying to be the best rapper ever lived. None of that. I'm just trying to feed my family.
Yeah.
Tell my story, and I want to change the world. I want to change what people think. That's why the brand is mentality over everything.
Absolutely, because when I saw your music, I said, okay, he just need a little bit more marketing, promotion, and to keep putting it out.
Yep.
Because like I look at music like having a YouTube channel, I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I don't post. And you got to keep posting because it's a lot of competition out here. Number one, the ladies, of course, they up there flirting with you in the chat, so you have to pay on that, and that's why you got to be really consistent. But also too, like, who would you like to work with? If you had like a dream collab, who would that be?
A dream collab?
Yeah. Let's stick with the rappers first for a dream collab.
Okay. Man, there's so many. I like 21 Savage.
21 Savage.
I like his vibes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like his vibes.
So if you were to choose between Nicki and Cardi to be on a record, you only could pick one, who would you choose?
Between Nicki and Cardi?
Yeah. And tell us why.
I don't know if I could choose. That's pretty tough.
You could choose one.
I think Nicki and Cardi. That's tough.
Well, for me, honestly, it could go either or. You know what I'm saying? You got the Cardi, you got the Nicki.
Yeah. I like them for different reasons.
You like them for different reasons.
I like them equally, but different reasons.
But different reasons. Okay, let's do an R&B artist.
Okay.
If you had Brandy and Monica to do a record, who would you choose?
That's hard too. That's hard too. That's pretty tough.
Okay, R&B, Mel.
Monica, that's hard.
Okay, Usher or Chris Brown?
Usher or Chris Brown?
Yeah.
I think. Okay. So with that being Usher and Chris Brown, that's pretty tough. But see, I think I would lean more towards Chris Brown.
Chris Brown, yeah.
As of right now, because of the fact that he's more of my speed right now.
Chris, boy, your generation
but Usher is my
because boy, your
generation.
That's
legend right there though. You
absolutely,
know what I'm saying? Can't go wrong with Usher though.
Yes. So I want to ask you because when I was checking your IG, you're a family man.
Yeah, for sure.
But the narrative about black men, they're not in the home. Yeah. They don't take care of their children. You're not a part of that narrative because you are actually a father. And you're a new father, I believe, because that was infant, a new father. Yeah, so when people judge you and look at you, it's like, oh, he a hood nigga, he don't take care of his kids. Yeah. Do you feel like that's a bad stigma that black men get across the board? Black men are not in the home. Do you think that's a bad myth that the media spread around?
Well, a lot of men, but a lot of us, and I say us because I'm black, you know, but we do it to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the brand is, mentality of everything: mind right, grind right, money right, life right.
Right.
I'm trying to change the whole persona.
Absolutely.
You know, and I like I said, when I'm trying to come into the game, I'm trying to be on some all that hard, trying to act tough, like it's cool to just not bury your kids, you know, and that shit lame.
It's very lame.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to change that.
Because of when I got, I don't know your thoughts about drill music. That's like a whole nother thing. But I've seen so many young drill artists, they're not here. And they gone in their 20s. And some locked up because they went by their lyrics.
Yeah.
So are you gonna go that route? Or what kind of music do you want to give to the people? Because the media, they released a report on Billboard, not one hip hop album went number one.
Right.
And so what lane are you want to go in? Do you want to be the positive rap? You know what I'm saying? Gangsta, as they say, gangster rap. Like what kind of music, if you have to label your music, what kind of music would you like to, message you would like to give to the people?
Mental.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know, it's a lot of mental depression out here.
Absolutely.
People get down on themselves about a lot of things too. So my music is to uplift you.
Facts.
And then give you and to motivate you.
Absolutely.
You know, I don't want to try to like quote unquote shit on nobody.
Facts.
I'm not trying to like be better than nobody. I'm not better than the next man.
Facts.
I can have $1 billion. I'm still talking to somebody that got pennies.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So I just want everybody to be able to be themselves.
Yes, I like that. I like that. Yeah. Now I gotta get, I talk to a lot of guys that interview, and they say hip hop artists, rappers, they number cheaters. Actually, women say number men are cheaters.
Yeah.
Are you a cheater?
No, not at all.
So you doing music, you'll be faithful to your. I don't know if you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
You're in a relationship. So you'll be faithful because you do know the more publicity you get, let's just say for this song pops and go number one, you get all these millions of followers. Are you going to be committed to the girl you had now, or are you going to leave her and get a white girl?
Well, right now I just got kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not focused on females, and I'm not trying to like focus on like that type of stuff.
Okay.
You know, the world turns, and it's gonna keep turning. I'm not trying to like. I'm not. I to be honest, money don't make me.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So I grew up in school with females and shit like that. I don't know if we cuss on here, but
yeah, you can.
I grew up and going through school with women and girls. When I was the girls then, women now.
Right.
They was always throwing themselves at me, stuff like that. You know, and I'm not saying I'm the most handsome guy on earth or anything like that, but I've always had my share, and I was always chose in a way.
Right.
It never made me act a certain way.
I agree.
Because freedom is a privilege.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to use your freedom. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah. And when I was listening, first of all, I want to get more so like in music, because there's a lot of artists. Lil Kim had to file bankruptcy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, TLC didn't make any money. So many artists came out not making any money. Nicki Minaj on a 360 deal. Remy Ma 360. Most of these artists are really getting screwed in the music industry.
Right.
Do you want to continue to be independent and just continue to go the independent route, or do you want to be signed to a major label?
I don't mind being signed.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not finna start all that. I don't want to be signed to independent. I don't mind being signed. I'm just trying to feed my family. I come really from nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not saying nothing like my mama was a bullshit parent. Thankfully I had my dad in my life too. Thankfully, God bless. But you know what I'm saying? I definitely didn't have it like majority of the world could have it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And so a lot for a little can that I'm you know, of course, like, you know, $20,000 that's not gonna be, because I grind and stuff like that while, you know,
right.
but
so you pretty much, you understand, you will know, make sure your paperwork is in order. You won't be out like Megan screaming that the label screwed you over.
Oh yeah. See, I brought Big Scar. To RIP 1017 Gucci Mane's artist. RIP to him. I brought him out to Dallas for a show about almost 2 years ago.
Wow.
For $30K. Well, technically 28,000.
Wow.
I think he was getting like 12,000, 15,000 a show, but I believed in him. I like
what's up.
I like his whole demeanor, how he carried himself and how he delivered his lyrics. So I knew he would be bigger than what he was. He died big, rest in peace, but I knew he'd be bigger than that. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and just give him a whole bag.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I also, the show didn't go well because I did it 2 weeks before the first day of school, and then I promoted it within like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of me putting in the contract for him to promote it for like a week up to like early that way, he promoted it. He promoted it a day before the show.
Wow.
Which is not his fault, but his mom. I didn't put it in the contract.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but when he came in the contract, he had to perform. I told him, you don't got to perform, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, because
you still paid him.
I still paid. Yeah, for sure. I already had paid him the
deposit.
I paid him the deposit. I gave him the whole thing when he got to it. Sure.
Wow. So I want to ask you,
so basically, why I understand how the contracts work.
Okay.
So
because you already did it back in your earlier years.
Yeah,
so you're not gonna get screwed over.
No.
If Diddy were to invite you to a pool party, now you know the allegation of Diddy, would you go to something like that?
Diddy from K105?
Like P. Diddy, like
P. Diddy.
Yeah. Because you know all the allegations that he like boys and men and pool. Would you do that?
Yeah, for sure. I go to P. Diddy party for sure. I'm my own man, and I'm me, and I know how to.
Okay.
I know how to make sure people don't, people can come at me all kind of ways, but if we in the industry and we making I'm making a certain type of level of money, or believe me, it's gonna be a way I'll be able to get in front of your face.
Absolutely,
for sure. So I'll be able to kill all that whatever somebody trying to put out there about me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah. When you come like into the music business and you make the music and you do that, do you see yourself like branching off into movies, into like acting? Do you want to do something like that?
That's crazy. I've always wanted to be an actor growing up. I think that's pretty cool. Hey, I can watch myself in the movie.
Right.
Like yeah, that'd be cool.
So what's your like favorite movie and favorite actor?
Favorite movie, that's something I gotta think about. I got one, but I had to like go over my brain because I had to like really think about that. But my favorite type of movie is scary.
Oh, scary movies like Candyman. You probably have seen like
Candyman or
Freddy. Yeah,
like I think the Last Insidious.
Okay, so you most like the scary movies, even though the scary movies today ain't like it was back in the day. It's like totally different.
I also like, our black movies, how they just tell the black. Because I want to write a script at some point in time in my life, and I want it to be about what the name of the I'm gonna put that out there. Somebody
right, take it. But it's a script like you like more like Black Power movies, like like Malcolm X with Denzel Washington and etc. Like the Make an Average movie and all of that. So you more so like I don't know if you've seen The Great Debate or something like with us in it about the Black Israelites, etc., etc., etc. Or do you consider yourself a Christian?
That's a good question. So I grew up Christian. If anything, that's what I would say, but I'm more spiritual than anything.
You're more spiritual. And what does that mean?
It means I don't believe in religion.
You don't believe in religion?
I believe that, I believe in the Bible. I believe you got to decode the Bible. But I believe that it's more like man-made. I believe this religion is man-made, and so it's hard for me to kind of like try to follow suit when I know it's like man-made. But I do believe in God for sure. I believe in Jesus. But I believe in Jesus a little different than a lot of people do.
Are you an alpha man or a beta man?
Definitely alpha.
Alpha. Yeah. What's your thoughts on beta man?
I don't have any for real. I mean,
do you feel like men are the head of the woman?
I got 3 daughters, 3 boys. So I can really speak on this. I feel like I just feel like if a man is the head, the woman is the arms and legs. Yeah,
absolutely,
for sure,
absolutely. Yeah. Should it be because I'm going to get in a relationship in the last piece of this because you're a man in a relationship with a woman.
Right.
How do you feel about when women say, "I don't need a man. I don't need a man. I can do this on my own," but then they complain that they don't have a man. Blah blah blah. Is that should we go back to that structure where it's okay if you have children that you do need help, you do need a man for the child? Because last time I checked, you can't have a child by yourself.
Right.
So shouldn't that, is that like a lie that women tell themselves to make them feel better that they don't need a man?
Yeah, it's just the new age stuff that's going on. I just feel like, I mean, you got some women that like women, you know what I'm saying? So I understand that, you know, they can go without dealing with the man. But I also feel as if, you know, when it come to man and the woman, I just feel like a woman is not only here to serve us, serve men as, you know, they're here for more reasons than just that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we come from women. You see what I'm saying? So it's nothing bigger than a woman.
Absolutely.
With that being said, I just feel like, you know, a lot of men it goes both ways. Men have steered women the wrong way, and women have steered men the wrong way. To where people don't, you know what I'm saying? So it goes both ways. I just feel like women should just appreciate a man a little more than what a lot of women do. You know what I'm saying? But it's a woman can have a man. It's men out there everywhere for each woman on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
I really believe that. Some women just want more than what they can chew.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like, because I was talking to a lot of women, I get a lot of female callers, and I said, hey, when I get married to my wife, she have to obey me.
Yeah.
And they said, I don't believe in obedience. I don't believe in obeying my man. So what happened? Because what I grew up under, the man is the head, and just like they have to obey their husband. So you don't believe in that theory that the wife's supposed to obey you? Do you believe that a wife should run you? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, the word obey is like kind of like a little harsh, but I do feel like a woman needs to know that this guy gonna lay his life down for you.
Yes,
for sure. So you need to at least appreciate that. And you
Absolutely.
give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, that's true. Like, because I feel like we work, especially if you are a man, you ain't working on you got the window. But I'm talking about if you providing, you work, you doing everything. Yeah, I'm supposed to do that. I even tell like the women here, I said, you know, when I get married, my wife got to stand when I come in the room, and then when I sit down, then she could sit down. So this is one question, and then we're gonna bring it to a close. This is on TikTok.
Okay.
So your wife cooked dinner. Who eat first? Do you eat first, or do the kids eat first?
I make sure my family eat first.
All right.
Yeah, that's just how I am.
Yeah, I'm different.
Their plates, got their food.
I'm different.
And then I'm gonna grab mine. You know what I'm saying? Just how I am. I like to feed the family. You know what I'm saying? I just wanna. Like my whole objective is to make sure my family is fed. So if we ain't all ate, then I'm not eating to make sure everybody else ate. Then I'm eating. But I do like. I mean, I don't care for it a lot, but I do like to. You know, I don't want to get up and get my own plate. All right. Can you cook my plate for me? I mean, I will, but I still would look at if this is every time. Like,
So I want to ask you, because you talked about your prison life.
Oh yeah. Well, I
like that. Okay. You talked a little bit of it. Well, you said the police was involved, so I don't know if you went to jail, but you was fighting against the police. Yeah. Have you ever got in trouble with the law?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Definitely. How did you go through that? Did that change you to make you a better man, or did it make you worse of a man?
It made me better. I got kids, and I ain't trying to behind no bars.
Like go back behind bars. Do you feel like when when people go to prison, do you feel like they should get free education? Do you think they should get training programs and to come back and get a degree and all of that? Do you think they should have those programs for people that's in prison?
Yeah, I just feel like it depends on there's a lot of money in the system already.
Absolutely.
But I just feel like it depends on what you go to prison for too at the same time.
Facts.
Some people just sit down and rot. And always people go to prison on nobody, but some people people say I don't wish on nobody, but some people you could go sit your head down. what I'm saying?
Because like if
child molesters or something like
right,
that.
yeah, you don't even need to be breathing.
Yeah.
But I think like if you go like for drugs or something like that, like I think it needs to be rehabilitation because let's be clear, the pharmaceutical companies they sell oxycodone, all type of crap.
Yeah.
They ain't going to prison.
Yeah.
But us, if we out there pushing that, we get 54 whatever license or whatever the case may be. And then let's be clear, everything is legalized pretty much in a lot of part of the world. But us as black people, we still don't even get a piece of the pie. And a lot of our brothers and sisters are sitting in prison right now for something that you go in California, legal, New York, legal, all these places, Illinois, legal, and they're just taking advantage of that. And then us that some of our counterparts that went to prison for that, they don't get a piece of that economic pie, which is sad. It's totally sad. But I love how where you learn from your experiences, the trouble with the law. Now you're doing music, you're being a positive influence to your family. I think that to be commended. But we don't broadcast that. And I don't see you disrespect your girl on Twitter, on Instagram, like Blueface disrespecting Kim and B. I don't see none of that. You cool, lay back, do your music, you handle your business, and we need to promote. But in hip hop, they like that toxic. And let's be clear, I don't know if you agree with me. Some women like that type of energy. You cussing them out, you hitting them across their head, you being this because look at Blueface. He got women fighting over him. So some women like that energy.
He just got a bag.
So a poor man can't get away with Blueface is getting away.
I mean, not the way Blueface getting. You got Krishan Rock talking about she thinking about getting his face covered up. You know, I don't know if she got his face, she's gonna get it covered up. She knew it wasn't gonna. It probably could have been a situation where I probably could have broke up. So I just feel like some women like stuff like that, but at the same time, it's always a way to do things.
Facts.
It's not what you do, it's how you do it.
It's how you do it. Yeah. Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely. But man, let them know, like, introduce what made you go through for your song that came out, the inspiration for it, and then tell them how they can get to purchase your record. Because I purchased it on iTunes. Yeah. And because I love supporting, because my theory is I love supporting artists before they make it. Because sometimes we just want you, hey man, come on, you didn't already make it. It's probably too late. You got a staff and everything, but we should be also putting people on with my show, people that are not mainstream, right. And then they pop, oh man, I seen you on the Wiley Show. Let me put you in the studio, blah, blah, blah. And then you grow from there. That's what I love to do. Yeah. Come after those underdogs instead of trying to wait to more established artists. But introduce your record and tell them like how they can go buy it and everything. And then I'm gonna play it again like on my radio show so they can hear it that way on station.
Well, my record is the name of it is Water No Syrup. And when you first hear it, the intro, it says, "I'm sick and tired of fake motherfuckers."
It was like you said, a passionate.
It's basically me just tired of I'm just sick of all the wannabes and all the
yes,
I'm gangster, or I do this. You think you gangster because you didn't kill some people or you did some time, and then people got Crips and Bloods, and I'm Crip, and some people just blood, and you got the B word in front of all the C's, and some people can't use the K behind the C laws because that's Crip killer. Like that's to me, no to each his own, but that's overdoing it to me. But the Christian blood wasn't even about fighting each other. It's about police reform, prison reform, protecting our communities. You know, protecting our people. You feel what I'm saying? It's really supposed to be a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff that people do is so just it's annoying, it's irritating, it's frustrating that we make ourselves look. We trying to be the coolest part. We trying to be cool all day and ain't nobody genuine. Ain't nobody honorable no more, and definitely not loyal. Those are my three little girls' names: loyalty, honor, and genuine. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to the point to where I'm just like I said in the intro, I'm sick and tired of fake motherfuckers, man. And it's promoting health. Everybody want to promote, and I love me some Future. I love me some Money, but I love me all these rappers talk about drugs and all that. I love it. I love their style. I understand where they're coming from. I can relate, and I relate to my lifestyle. I understand where they're coming from. So this is not towards none of them or anybody that speaks on drugs, but in general, why are we promoting that to our people? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got rappers that sold crack, sold cocaine, and all that to make it to where they at. Good for you. But then you got to look at somebody, you messing up with somebody auntie, somebody mama, somebody grandma, somebody uncle, somebody dad, somebody brother, cousin, sister. You know what I'm saying? Now they on the street messed up, overdosing, and people find that cool. That's cool. That's all good. A lot of people's lame in school, so they try to be some type of way when they get money. Money changed a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? It never changed me though.
So they said, can you spit something from a little acapella of some of your song and stuff like that? But that is so true.
And when we spit some acapella?
Yeah.
From the
yeah, for you can do it for your song. That's what just Henny said, one of the viewers out there.
Well, what I said was got that black on, so you got that black on because I'm ready to lose my life or take me one. On probation, but I still ride around with my gun. If you know me, then you know I ain't never been no hoe. I was jumped by 5 or 4 because they knew I was on go. Off with his head like a king, that's how I'm coming. Keep on fucking with this bad bitch because you keep me coming. Your friends will do you bad, but your family do you worse. So I'm sticking to myself until I'm laid up in that church. White boy with me shoot just like Larry Bird. Better not try nothing if he with me. You gon' fuck around and get murdered. And if the motherfucking bat attack, you know that it's a rat. Have your people praying hard trying to bring your ass back. Pass me water, I don't want no syrup. Yeah.
Yes, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
They can go get it on iTunes. Apple Music is on there, and it's on Spotify as well.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all go get it.
It's, you can look it up on YouTube too.
It's on YouTube. So when are you gonna do a video for that?
Yeah, I'm doing a video for that for sure. I've been actually I've been trying to figure out because I'm gonna go big with the first video.
All right.
So I'm trying to get all my finances in order to get out my cash right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going big with the first video, so I'm trying to see who exactly will do my first video. I kind of want to keep it Dallas. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I shouldn't have no limits just because I'm in Dallas. And, you know, especially when I can't get this type of support I would want to get. You know what I'm saying? So
because I know
Dallas,
people,
it might be somebody in Dallas that'll shoot my video.
I know some people in Dallas that can shoot it.
Yeah.
They shoot some stuff. I could connect you with them, but they shoot some stuff. But they from Dallas. It gotta come out.
I like Sis K Hefe.
Yes.
I like him.
Yes. And then because a lot of people they charge so much now, especially if they got artists under their belt that's popular right now, them prices go up. Yeah. And some they charge you for an hour. Yeah, he's good too. He's good. You name it, like all the good people. And I know you probably can't stand Tekashi with the snitching.
Yeah, I don't even want to take that. You know what's crazy? I like when he first came out.
I liked him too. Yeah,
I definitely liked his courage.
Yeah,
I liked his mentality, what he stood for, what he was trying to promote. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like that he told on them guys like that. I understand what happened between that and why he felt like he could have did what he did, but you knew when you jumped in there, man, that you know what I'm saying. But it is what it is.
So make sure y'all go. They dropping a fire emoji. Thank y'all so very much for coming through, for showing that. I will also share in all the community posts, and I'm gonna post it on my website, www.wileythetroll.com. And I can't wait till you drop your video. Because in order for it to continue, your main one right there. Oh, you saw it. So continue to drop it because you got TashaK, even though she was sued by Cardi B, she's a liar, but she have a massive platform, and there's so many people that you should be on. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube is a powerful entity, and I think a lot of us we wait for the Breakfast Club or we wait for Didi in the morning, but they may not never call. But it's a lot of people that got shows that will give you the time of the day.
And like I said, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't even got to make it in this music. I just want to, I just want to be able to,
feed your family.
Feed my ultimate goal, feed my family.
Absolutely.
And to be able to, because I used to want to get into political science.
Yeah.
I just want to shape the world a certain way, to try to
and I definitely got to get you back about the whole political stuff.
Yeah.
About Biden and Trump and Ron DeSantis, et cetera, because you got a lot of thoughts. I got a lot of thoughts, and I think us as Black men need to speak about that more. especially from any background, because if somebody talking about criminal justice reform, you can speak on that from experience about how to reform that system. Exactly. Child care reform, about child care. You can speak because you have children. You know about how much daycare costs because you got people that's in daycare. Like you can relate, and that's why we have to talk about it as well. How old are you? Because like somebody asked you like your age.
28.
You're 28 years old, and for me, you still got time. And I definitely got to because I talk about politics.
I'll be 29 in January.
January 29, you will be 29, and we definitely got to get you back on the show to like talk more about that and also your music, because like you have a lot. I can tell like you read a lot. Yeah, and I could tell like you studied a lot. You got a lot on your mind, and YouTube is where it's at. Like you should get you a podcast as well, because it's needed. Like we need more Black voices, because the people that's leading it about criminal justice reform, they never been to prison. Yeah. They never sold drugs. They never did any of that. Yeah. But they trying to tell you how to revamp it. But also, what about the people that actually experience that, live that? Like why they don't have a seat at the table to have that conversation? Exactly. It's really, it's something. Because I know Trump.
You got cops that never grew up in the hood. Controlling the hood.
The control of the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Control the hood.
And I tell them all the time, I was like, if it's nowhere in the world that you should be an officer in a predominantly white neighborhood, and then you become you in the hood. You don't understand the culture. You don't understand the language. So I say you should volunteer in the hood before you pick up a badge to police the hood, so you can understand the culture. Because culturally, we're different than white people, than they hood or their area. Exactly. We just different culturally. But a lot of the white officers, they're afraid. Some of them never been around. I talked to officers, never been around Black people until he became an officer into the hood. Exactly. So automatically, his guards gonna be up. So, but it's that we definitely have to talk more about it. They say I play this song. I like it. Thank you for that. Jess Henry, I believe that's the name. Yeah. So people all over your that's what I said. We've been trying to get this interview for months because I'm like, it's dope. And then when I heard your record, I said, oh my gosh, only thing you got to do now is just push it out there to the masses.
Yeah.
Like literally push it out there to the masses. Yeah. Because I remember back in the day, in order to get your music, you had to be outside the radio station with your demo tape. Stuff changed now. Like, all you got to have is an online presence. Streets on the street promoting your stuff, word of mouth, and you get put on by many artists. Got put on by just YouTube.
A lot of people that know me in Dallas, Texas. If you know me, like I said in my song, if you know me, I ain't never been no hoe. I ain't, like my whole everybody that know me from growing up, in elementary school, I always been somebody that demanded respect.
Yeah, because you demand it. Yeah, and Dallas, we still don't have. You may disagree. Like a major, like a J. Cole or Jay-Z that's known for like Dallas. We don't have that yet. Like I'm talking about. I'm not talking about up and come. I'm talking about a major artist that's selling out arenas.
That's because a lot of people in Dallas don't want to coexist. I feel like
they don't want to coexist. And then
we got some great
that's coming up. Yeah,
we got Yellow Bees.
Yellow Bees coming up. Yep.
R.I.P. M.O.E.
Yeah, M.O.E. was dope. Yep.
You got Trap.
Trap. Yeah, absolutely.
Trap going in. Big as a plug, nice.
Yes. He's coming up.
He might turn out a real big for Dallas.
And that's dope. Like it's like they coming, but like you said, it's still that top spot is still available. And you still got time to get that top spot.
But I don't even want it though.
You don't want the top spot.
I just want to feed my family.
Right. So you want to have enough income coming in where you can get $30,000-$40,000 a show and to feature it. Yeah. Because I'm gonna put a number on it. Like 30,000-40,000. Right. 30,000-40,000 a show, because like I said, like, I don't know if you got a TikTok, but all that you have to have, because I'm so good. Like, I'm learning more about social media, but a lot of artists, they flop like Coi Leray because they don't promote and market. And they with a label. But they just sit there, okay, they'll buy it.
They flop like Coi Leray.
Right. They flop like Coi Leray. Coi flopped. All these people just been flopping. So you got to be put in the work. Like, you have to promote it. I like Coi Leray, but nobody listens. I read about 10,000 people. Look, Kim, only 3 people bought it. Well, I was about 4 people bought her record. Like, you still gotta promote it.
That's probably because Coi, and I like Coi.
I like her too.
I'm out here underground. But Coi basically, she just she had Because sometimes not it's not where you from, who you know.
Absolutely.
Her daddy already been Zeno.
Yeah, her daddy
so
Zeno.
on top of that, she got a lot of industry friends.
Absolutely.
She dated Trippie Redd.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of was almost given to her in a way.
Absolutely.
To where like her fan base could be a little shaky. You know
absolutely, it could be
or supporters. I like to say
absolutely, so fans, supporters. You know but you gotta touch your fans. You gotta go to the streets. We still got stores. We still got Barnes and Noble. We still got Walmart. We still got Burger King. Hell, we still got McDonald's. Hey, I'm at this McDonald's. In order to get an autograph, you must show proof that you purchased my record. You have to think of more creative ways. Koi
actually hard though.
She's hard.
I think she just think too much about what people think about.
They think about, yes. And I hope that she don't go there and get a BBL and a CDL, BBC. I hope she don't do that. But you have to promote your music. And I told her, I said, your raggedy self got to come on the Wiley Show. Tell everybody about your records. So you got to promote yourself. You got to come on the show. Like, if I'm trying to if I'm selling cars, if I have a car lot or whatever you have, funeral parlor, you have to promote it. Yeah. If you don't promote it, it could be the best ever. Yeah. But if we don't know about it, they're not going to consume it. But you have to promote it. I know some trash people, but they good with marketing and promoting, and people, they support them.
That's why a big thing about what I'm trying to do right now is I'm really trying to get that bag in order.
Facts.
I get that bag, I get that money right, then I know for a fact it's gonna take flight for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. But then also too, while you waiting on that, it's still ways, because you have a cell phone, you have an iPhone, and the key is you record on your iPhone and just get an editor to put that shit all together.
Yeah, I be doing like Triller and stuff like that.
Yeah, like Triller and stuff and put all that together and then do a podcast, because that's free. Yeah. Like interview, that's free. And then if you do a podcast, then that's one avenue. Then you just introduce the people and say, hey, I do music. Period. Like if I were to drop a song right now, Cockeye featuring Coi Leray, Smoke, whatever her name is, somebody gonna stream it because I already have an audience. Yeah. Just like when I reached out to 1501 artists, one of them, he had less than 1,000 streams, and he trying to charge me $300 for interview. I won't even make $300 for video because don't nobody know who you are. Yeah. Whatever his name is, I can't think of his name. But it's always about promoting. And Mark can't think of his name. He won $300. You gotta be humble. Yeah, they gotta be humble. But my thing is this: it gotta promote who you are. Period. If I don't know who you are, they want to demand all this money. No, some stuff you just have to take a. It gotta make sense. And then how I look at it, okay, you may be doing stuff free now, but then next year you become the hottest thing in the world.
I just seen Ice Cube say, man, if you really want to do something with music, you're gonna go like 5 years to make it a quarter.
Without making a quarter. Yeah, look at Snoop Dogg. He said none of that stuff was in their name. They didn't make a dime until he got with Master P. Then finally got a house in his name, car in his name, etc. So, that's what we have to more so understand about the music and the business. But now we got Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. It's so much streaming things, and it's so many avenues to make money. Because you may not probably make money just on your music, but putting it out, your shows. Because that's where the money is at. Right. Making 60, 80,000 festivals and etc. And it's all about who you know too. So, and it's good that you got your ear in the streets, because one promoter, hey man, can you open up for J. Cole? That will change your life forever.
That'd be hard.
You know what I mean? It's just one particular phone call. So it's good that you connect with me. You never know where I'm going to be in the next 5 years or who I know or who's listening that will know,
Sometimes I think I always think sometimes I probably won't, or not like I won't, like I got negative in my mind, but I don't look at celebrities like that. So,
no, I don't.
I'll get somewhere and
because they're regular people.
I'll change the whole game.
Yeah.
I'll be cool. I'll be still the same.
Right. Right. Because you should, because I'm some people try to be like, no, just be yourself.
I've had a gun in my face. I told a nigga to kill me before.
Oh my God.
It's not a lot of people that celebrity I can stand next to can tell me the same
thing. Right now, like, because you live your lifestyle is different. You come from a different lifestyle. You're not coming to creating clout. Even I know it's insulting to get guys that rap about the streets and lived in the suburbs, never was in the streets. Mm-hmm. But they go on the label talking about pushing whatever. They ain't push nothing but private school. You met a lot of dudes.
I even like that.
Right, you don't even live that life.
He just swear
you don't even live that life. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole 50 Cent and Ja Rule thing. If you read his book, that's how he criticized. He said he didn't grow up in the hood, and he kind of like destroyed Ja Rule's career, but this the label. You know what I'm saying? Those people in the white suits or whatever, they tell you how to rap it, blah, blah, blah. You gonna do it. Who cares? If it's got a good beat, you got some women talk about their body parts, and they not even like that in the bedroom. And get mad like Sukiana when I rock her going slob her down. She like, oh my gosh, no, I didn't want to. I'm not like this. I'm so innocent and humble. I'm a housewife. But then you said you got the good whatever. You know what I'm saying? You want to eat somebody, whatever. I know she
pulling his leg.
Yeah, and then he slobbing down, and I don't think she cared about it.
I don't think she liked that though. I still think
she was embarrassed.
I don't think she liked that he did that.
No, she didn't. She didn't. But when you put that type of thing, people like you like that. You look at the type of music that you know what I mean. So I feel bad for that. But I go on and on and talk to you.
A lot of women but I came to school with a lot of HOEs, whatever you want to call it. But you know what I'm saying? They not. You couldn't just press yourself up. They didn't like you just grab. You know
right. And it's like a false. I can't think of a woman that you could just go up to and she be like, okay, just slide me down. Like, no, I don't think though. Yeah. I don't think nobody, especially he better be glad he did it to her, and she wasn't no Karen or anybody else that doesn't. His career could have been gone. But I just love how aware that you are of the industry.
Awareness is life.
Yeah, away for it. So anything that you're doing, anything you planning, any shows that you doing, any open mics that you do? Do you do like any of those like open mics?
I got a lot of things that I got lined up.
So let me know so I can put it on my platform.
I just haven't
I went and did it yet.
Yeah, like I said, my biggest thing right now is just getting the money in order. I took a lot of losses.
Yeah.
A lot of L's, and I'm trying to climb back from.
Yeah.
Get everything in order. You know what I'm saying? But
well, you always welcome on the Wiley Show because that's how you build it up. Because now people gonna stream your record, they're gonna buy the record, and you keep building that up. That's how you do it.
We gotta go together.
Yeah, because how you do it? Because
you came on the show this is my first ever in my
right doing an interview.
Yeah, besides doing I did sports when I was young.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm a lawyer. My oldest daughter's name Loyalty. She's 5 years old. Loyalty with 2 E's.
And you got 3 daughters and 2 sons.
Loyalty, Honor, and Gene. I got 3 sons. I got twin boys. They'll be here in September.
Oh, 2 twin boys and a daughter.
Yeah, 3 daughters. So
wow.
3 daughters. My son Rhea. His name is Rhea. Reeal.
Wow. You have a family.
Yeah.
Do they want to get in music? Do you see them getting in music, or do you want them in music?
They do. They musically sound for sure.
Okay.
But I see them being like doctors, lawyers, and on the side athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Like that'd be their side thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I was listening to, speaking about kids real quick, Young Miami, she was on Jason Lee's show, and Jason asked her, do you want your daughters to be city girls? I don't want to be no city girl. She's going to be a good girl.
I seen it.
But you're telling other girls about, but that'll let you know that they will promote that to your kids, but they kids, they don't want them to involve in that.
Yeah, but it's going to be hard to keep our kids from doing that.
Absolutely.
Because when she get older, it's gonna be like, you used to do it. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah. Oh, you saw that? Okay.
It's gonna be tough. I respect it though. I like how she coming. I see where she coming from because she Miami really smart though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I see her podcast. She really got that mindset.
And that business mindset.
Her mentality is really. She really intelligent. It's just and to make it that far, you got to be smart.
Absolutely.
So, but
facts.
When it comes to her daughter not being a certain way, that's going to be tough.
That's going to be real tough, especially because of social media.
She can do it, though.
Yeah.
It's possible for sure. It's high. It's a high possibility that she won't end up like a city girl. Or
absolutely.
But it's going to be tough, though.
It's definitely going to be tough. Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Thank y'all so very much. The one and only M.O.E. Thank you for coming.
Appreciate
the first interview. Thank you, brother, for trusting me.
One, man.
Yes.
Thank you. You did a great job too. And congrats, bro, on everything you got going, man.
Thank you.
It's inspiring.
Thank you. And I can't wait to your future. I can't wait to see you on the BET Awards, the NAACP Awards, the BET Awards. Hopefully they have writers because the other one was trash. Yeah. Put me to sleep. And Patty Bell didn't remember the lyrics to Tina Turner record. So she can have several seats. So hopefully when you perform, you don't end up like Patty Bell. You can remember your lyrics to your song.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Yes. Yeah. So when you accept your Grammy and your Oscar and your Grammy, what other award because Nikki, you don't have a Grammy, so he can get one. So yeah, you don't have a Grammy. So I'm just sharing to share. Y'all have a good one. Thank y'all so much. Oh man.